the battle of hot hatches. Behind us a Clio RS. Ahead of us is i20N. Woohoo! Sideways through it, man. Not too bad. Budget track tool.
Budget tractor.
5 grand for everything, or less than 5 grand.
Just under 5 grand.
Just under 5 grand.
Just under 5 grand. That's including buying it, fixing it, and modifying it to how you see it, excluding the wrap.
Nice, nice. And actually, well, I mean, teaser, I've done a lap already, and it's been amazing. The only thing that was missing is potential oil cooler, because yeah, the car was running a bit hot. A little bit, but it was still not horrible, and everything else was fantastic. I really loved it. I think it's fantastic budget build. I mean, actually without quotation marks, because I think nowadays, what can you get for 5 grand? A loaf of bread and maybe, if you're lucky, milk, maybe? I mean, it makes me sound out of touch with reality, but I think you're getting what I'm getting at, because 5 grand 5 years ago, you could get a proper car. Nowadays, it's all hyperinflated. So, anyway, the gen, not the latest, but the gen before that, Fiesta ST, so with, right, correct, is it? It's a 4-banger, right?
Yes.
Or, yes, yeah, so not the latest one, but with the proper engine. I don't really like the 3 bangers, it's for me something missing. Proper cam block Fiesta WRC, you could say it. Actually, that's probably why you inspired for the green wheels, maybe.
The reason for the green wheels is the first time I come to the ring, I burnt the wheels and they were white. So I wanted something that standed out. So I said to the powder coaters, do me something loud.
Yeah.
And that's what they come back with.
Well, actually, nice. It works. It definitely stands out. But yeah, like I said, it does remind me of the Chem Block Gymkhana Fiesta. So, underneath, anything worth seeing under the bonnet? Is there...
there's not really too much to see.
Not much, but something. It's just stage 2-ish thing.
It's full stage 2 plus. It's got everything ready to go stage 3 apart from the turbo, so it's got all the intake, crossover, blow-off valve, intercooler, decat, all the catback exhaust on it, obviously all the tuning on it.
How many powers is it running, you think?
It hasn't been on a dyno yet, but realistically anywhere from
230,
230, 260,
yeah,
around that.
I think so too. I think so too.
Realistically, probably 230, 240.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm being.
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Because stock they are either 180 or 200. I think depends on the version. So it felt exactly enough for it. So yeah, for the rest, you have EBC pads and discs on the front, blue stuff, and S2R tires, which are really, really good. And most importantly, on the back, we can find a nice sticker of it. It has Powerflex Black Series bushings, and it felt really solid and stiff. You could feel the chassis vibrate even, and in the corners that really stood out. And then it's just, yeah, stockish interior, and that's it. Because what else do you need? And it was fabulous. So really, for 5 grand, I think like 2 or 3 years ago, I've done a video with a Opel or Vauxhall Corsa OPC that someone bought for under 5 grand. Back then, that was the under 5 grand thing. This is nowadays under 5 grand thing, and it looks, yeah, it drove fantastic. So just an oil cooler mod, and you're good to go, lap after lap. So thank you very much for the laps, and see you next time. And you guys enjoy the lap. It was very fun. Okay, we made it. Traffic jam is not that bad. Ooh, GT3 MR ahead of us. Yeah. Okay, so I don't remember that car having an MR kit, I think. Let's see what the 5,000 pound budget build does like on track. Off we go. Choo-choo! Torque feels very nice and quite good. And then we're being overtaken by a GT4 Cayman. The brakes felt actually also very good while I was just driving through the traffic jam on the street. So that felt promising. Let's see how they're gonna perform halfway through the lap. Now already quite good. We do not have auto blip or auto rev match, so we need to, what's it called? We need to heel in tow ourselves like proper drivers. Yeah, come on. Off we go. The battle of hot hatches. Behind us a Clio RS. Ahead of us is i20N. NS2R tires. Not the grippiest, but I think actually quite good for the chassis and horsepower amount. Because if it's too grippy, then it loses the fun aspect, in my opinion. There's still plenty of grip, actually. Fourth gear, quite good. How's it with the curbs? Oh, that was very good. Didn't feel it almost. Very nice. Woohoo! It eats curbs. And the not so grippy NS2R, not as grippy as CRS or AR1, allows very good playfulness and rotation through the corners. So overall, I'm really happy. Really nice first impression. We'll see how the tune will hold up towards the second part of the track when we will have some elevation and we will have to climb. But so far, really happy. Ioniq 5N, yes, seen us, very good. We can pass. La 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 la. The Clio RS behind us in the distance is catching up. So it's actually quite cool that two similar powered cars are on the track. Steering is also quite direct, but thanks to pulley bushes, I'm actually not surprised. Everything is very nice and compliant. You can start to hear the brakes making noise. So I hope they'll be fine. Usually in Arenberg they get really their butt kicked because what's it called, hard braking. We're in 5th gear. I could upshift to 6th, but it wouldn't make sense, so let's keep it through 5th. Bit on the brakes, on the gas here to settle the car. Now downshift. That was 6th, messed up a bit. Let's go to 3rd here. Come on. Yeah, wave to Nathan from Stateside Supercars. Not the best entry, but still okay. And we're continuing to accelerating. Ahead of us, Metzgersfeld. I think that Clio RS is going to catch up with us towards second half of the lap, because I really hope that we will not lose the power, that they will keep delivering. But now it's all good. I really also like the intake noises that the car is making. Not sure if you can hear it on the mic. Ooh, a Seat, whatever sister car of the Charoudin, no, Volkswagen, Charoudin. One of my never going to happen silly dream car projects. There's a VR6 Charoudin with a turbo on it, just because. There are some of them in the world, of course, for all the reasons, mostly drag cars, drag racing cars. Off we go. But to have one as a family car for a track, who knows, maybe. Smell some brakes, so we're gonna take it easy through here. And as mentioned, the Clio RS is catching up, because we're losing on braking now. We're going flat, and I think there is a small loss of power already noticeable as the car is getting hot, and especially as we're going uphill. Double shifting, not double clutching, but double rev matching. Temperatures are still okay. Golf 4 ahead of us. I'm looking forward to rebuilding my Golf 4. Did you know I have a Golf 4? And we'll be actually doing it over winter when we have more time. And maybe build it into a race car like originally intended. So let's see. So we're flooring it with a 5th gear. Let's go it on 6 to drop the RPMs a bit. But yeah, not that really fast, because I think the engine is really getting hot now. What is that? BYD. We're in 5th. And we're almost gonna be on top of the hill, so hopefully we'll be fine there. The brakes are still good, which is nice. So yeah, that's a common problem with like tuned Fiestas. If the cooling is not addressed, then it becomes quite a challenge. And today is not even that hot. It's like I think 20 degrees, 23 maybe. Ooh, nice MX-5, big exhaust. Doesn't look stock. Doesn't sound stock either. M2 comp ahead of us. A big wing M4 with a swan neck. That looks interesting. I was captivated by the wing more than what's happening on track. Woohoo! Sideways through it, man. Not too bad. Watching out for all the cars. La, 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 la. Yeah, we're really losing on power now, judging by the torque loss that we have now and the amount of torque we had before. But there's no limb mode, or at least not completely. Car is not throwing any alarms, so far so good. Thank you. Yeah, aside from the cooling issue, I'm really happy with the car, because that was like power-wise, it was really nice, really perfect. Now it feels a bit off, but everything else, like the bushings definitely help, so it's not like moving around on turn-ins. The chassis is very solid, I really like that. And brakes are actually also very good for the chassis, because it doesn't require much on such a relatively unheavy car. Unheavy? You cannot call it light, but it's not heavy either, so I guess it's unheavy. No, I think it's unheavy if it was heavy and you unheavied it. So it's just not heavy, not unheavy. So many things to think about while you're taking turn with slides. But yeah, nice. Woo. La la la. Yeah, that's it. Fiesta ST. Not much to mention other than that I enjoyed the car, really loved it. Great chassis if you just take care of it. Doesn't have stage 55 pops and bangs. Just a nice, decent track car with all the simple right mods. Bushed, rebushed, has the brake upgrade. The only thing missing, I haven't asked, or I haven't read, or I have forgotten, is about potential cooling mods. Because yeah, the oil cooling, that's probably what triggered the car to go in the reduced power mode, but it was not horrible. So just address that, and for the rest, an amazing bang for buck car. So yeah, 5,000 pounds he told me, so really, really nice. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you soon in one of the upcoming videos.